Hello everyone, it's really nice to see you today. I am a bit under the weather, if you can not tell by my voice. A little low energy, but I'm happy to get to engage with you all, and I have a big announcement, so I really wanted to share that today. First of all, it is National Model Railroad Month. You may have caught wind of that from my channel and recent episodes. I know I did a couple that were like just trains, just straight up trains, and kind of posted that it was National Model Railroad Month, and how I did not make that up. It's something I found online, so there we go. Hooray for that. But the main thing that I wanted to talk to you about is that I am launching some private YouTube live events, and I'm really excited to have this time to kind of engage more deeply with you all. You're going to have an opportunity to write in your comments and any questions live in real time. So these are gonna be ticketed events. I already have 2 posted on my website on lisakeentertainment.com/Train Talk with Lisa. And so I think it's gonna be so nice. You know, when I read your comments, it's heartwarming. I try to respond to all of them, and there's that interaction there. And I hope that when you watch my episodes, you feel like you're there, you feel like you're getting the experience. But these private events are gonna be a little bit more of like a deep dive, where I'm gonna have mostly guests that are from episodes you've seen. So for example, the first one is Otto. Let me bring this up. I'm scrolling through all my tabs, looking for this. Here we go. Okay, so if you haven't already seen it, check out my episode about the National Train Show. What is the love of trains really about? That's kind of the title as well, because that is the essence of what I talk about in that episode. And there's a bit of a cameo of Otto von Drack, which it's wonderful. I'll say more about this in the event, but essentially I came across a quote of his because he is associate editor of Railfan and Railroad magazine. I'm all over the place right now because this is also something that I show you in another episode, the episodes with Jim Turk, the spotlight on a real railroader. You see this, and then I met Otto, again, who's the editor-in-chief of Railroad Model Craftsman magazine, and then associate editor of Railfan and Railroad, which is what this kind of merged into. Anyway, so it was great meeting him at the National Train Show. So again, watch that episode, watch the spotlights with Jim Turk, and you'll kind of get all caught up. But I came across Otto's quote by way of another thing. And so to then later end up meeting him in person was really nice. And he's just a really great guy, and there's a lot to talk about with him. A lot going on. I mean, he's been a rail fan for many, many years, and so you can read more about him on my website on lisakeentertainment.com/Train Talk with Lisa. Also, you know, all my episodes, you can look in the description, and I put some of this information. So if you're ever like, you have a question, check the description, because I always have my website is there. I usually put the names of any special guest and stuff like that. So anyways, that is the website to read more about Otto. And he is gonna be with me on YouTube Live. Again, it's a private event, Sunday, November 24th. 3:30 to 5 p.m. West Coast time, 6:30 to no later than 8 East Coast time. So I'm really excited about these. How this is gonna kind of work is when you buy your ticket, I'll have your email address, and whatever email address you use to get a ticket, I will email you a link. And then as long as you're logged in to YouTube, you'll just click on the link in your email, and it's gonna invite you into this private YouTube Live. So again, it's, I'll be able to talk way more with Otto. You'll have an opportunity to share your questions, and I'll kind of go through those and get to what we can get to. So it's just like a deeper conversation, and in real time. So we're, we're there together. So I'm really excited about that. Later, the following week, the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So when things have kind of wound down and You could also hop on to one of my private YouTube live streams, December 1st, also 3:30 to 5 West Coast time, 6:30 to 8 p.m. East Coast time. And I'm going to be talking to, drumroll, I should have gotten my my tambourine over there. Alex from the Fullerton Train Museum. So that was a really popular episode. Some of you, commented, oh, I've never even heard of the Fullerton Train Museum, and you live in that area, or you used to live in that area. And then others were like, oh my gosh, yes, Fullerton Station, Fullerton Train Museum, like that's like, yeah, rail fan heaven. So anyways, Alex is going to be with us. So if you haven't seen the episode, check it out, because in it, he talks about that I'm pretty sure he said this. I'm pretty sure I left this on camera. Just so you know, when I do episodes, I end up sharing with you almost everything I film. I put a lot of time into the editing, but at the same time, there's not much I take out. And on top of that, it's pretty much in chronological order. So you're really getting the experience, what it is. Sometimes, if somebody says something and it's like they're sharing something, but it's not supposed to be public knowledge yet, I try to be really sensitive to that. So anyways, I think though, at the time we included that they were working on this new acquisition at the Fullerton Train Museum. So they have it. That's happened since this episode. And I am really excited to hear about the whole restoration process. I know when I talked to him like a week or so ago, they were working on now just like different safety protocols to be able to have, guests come inside of it. So we are going to talk a lot to Alex about that, the whole restoration process, the safety stuff, everything going on with that car, what is the car, and as well as other things. So again, come ready with questions you might have, and you'll be able to be there with us. We'll all be together in real time. That's December 1st, Sunday. So I'm excited about these. I'm also planning on hosting some in-person events. Some, we'll see what that means. If that's like a couple next year. My intention is to do something out on the West Coast, probably LA area, as well as probably at least in North Carolina, my home state, and where there are a lot of people on the East Coast watching. And I did episodes at the North Carolina Transportation Museum with Trey. There was one that was with Trey. You might have seen that tour, North Carolina Transportation Museum tour. So I've talked to Trey, and we're planning a little something that's probably mid-May. So I will put more information on that when I get that. But right now, the intention is that it's during that train show again that my dad's train club was in, that Trey is in. Again, you can see all these episodes, get a little debrief. So hopefully that will transpire, and maybe another event or two in North Carolina, and we'll see what the year brings. But things in person are special, the in-person energy, and also live on a screen is all. There's something profound about that, and about the ability to talk to you wherever you might be. So not everybody. There are folks watching, and I can't remember. I need to get the update on my YouTube, but like lots of states represented, and lots of other countries too. And so I like the idea of doing some of these like private YouTube live streams, because then wherever you are, you can tap into that, and it's a very like affordable way. It doesn't involve travel or anything like that, as fun as travel is. So anyways, let's see. Oh, I have updated my website like majorly, that web page for Train Talk with Lisa. So it not only has all of these events listed and the ticket links live ready for you right now, but just overall, I did like a bit of a refresh. In addition to that, I know you've seen that I'm in cowboy boots pretty much every episode, other than recently at Union Station where I was in my salsa dance shoes. I couldn't change from some sandal to salsa dance shoes. So I used to go out to Montana for years. It was like an experiential marketing, dance, entertainment gig. I wore Ariat boots there. Recently I was hanging out with Compton Cowboys and they're sponsored by Ariat. Anyways, all to say you'll now see a banner for Ariat's new Yellowstone line of clothing as well as the boots. And you can go peruse their website for a lot of other things. So that's up there. If you click on the link, you'll see what they have to offer. You may find yourself wanting some cowboy boots for yourself or to buy for someone else. And so I just put that on there. I've done collaborations with a couple other cowboy boot companies over the years and love cowboy boots. I wear them all the time. So anyways, and you guys are always commenting about it. So thought, okay, we'll throw that in there as an option. My email list has been growing. I sent out an email like a day ago or so announcing these live events. So if you want to get on my email list, I only send like 1, maybe 2 a month. I send them when there's something to share. I'll send, recent episodes and different announcements. So if you kind of want to know things like right when they're happening or whatever, or in case you don't have all your notifications on YouTube, this can be a good way. Or if you haven't even subscribed, well, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because it will help you just be in the know of all the things and make sure you know when something else comes out. But also stuff like this. So you can subscribe and then also get on my email list is a good idea. Feel free to peruse the rest of my website. There's other stuff that you'll find, but that one web page is kind of dedicated to Train Talk with Lisa. That is pretty much it. I'm really excited about these events. Again, I love getting and responding to your comments, and I feel a sense of interaction with that and connection. And these private YouTube live streams are taking things to another level with that. And again, it'll be nice, like really kind of get in deeper conversations. A lot of my episodes, they're 8 minutes long, maybe they're 12 minutes long. They're usually not all that long. And so it's nice to be able to like follow up with some of these people I've had on previous episodes and what else has happened and what's new and what's going on, or get more deeply into certain things. I know sometimes you guys pose questions in the comments that are really better responded to by these guests. So anyways, lisakayentertainment.com/Train Talk with Lisa. I will have a new episode out soon. Happy Model Railroad Month. And I look forward to seeing you in some of these events. Bye.